Why, hello guys, and welcome back to my bullet journal. I am so excited for this video in particular because I've finally done it, guys. I have finally found what I think is my favorite style of bullet journaling and just some things that I've written down that I want to include in my August spread, and I'm just very excited. I think I've really discovered what is going to really work for me. So as you guys know, I started this bullet journal with July, so this is the first, beginning spread of the bullet journal. So something that I changed with this, which actually I need to highlight this guy. So what I do to future plan videos, because I might have an idea for next Tuesday, but I don't want to write it in case I don't actually end up doing it. But what I've been doing is writing it in pen first. Actually, I should do it in pencil, honestly, realistically. So I'll write it down in pen, and then once I finish the video and upload it, I will then highlight it to know that I uploaded that video and it's done. This spread was just awful. I hated it. As soon as I started writing stuff in, I was like, no, this is a no. It's so cluttered. I don't understand why I thought this was a good idea. I was trying to fit a whole week onto one page, but this was just not a good way to do it. Then I tried to go back to doing some boxes, and that wasn't great either. I just wasted tons of space. I fit, 5 days on one page, but then I had this space here, which I ended up using for video ideas, but I still had this extra space that I was like, what can I put in here? So that was kind of a waste as well. Guys, obviously in my last video, or my last video, I showed you guys that I had been doing this out of laziness for my last bullet journal because I knew I was at the end. I didn't want to do the boxes. It just seemed like a waste of time, and having 2 jobs now, it's just I don't have time to sit and necessarily draw out my bullet journal every single week. And I also don't have things going on every single day all the time. I mean, I kind of do now, but there are days that I don't write down, and why would I need to write a whole or draw a whole box for a day that I'm not even going to use? So this has just been working out so much better. I love it. Look at this. Look how many days I fit in here. And then I finished July, so I do have some extra space, but had I just done this from the get-go, imagine how many days I could fit. And this page is for the last week of July because I thought I was going to be doing 1 week per spread. So now I have all this extra space to do something else, maybe a brain dump, I don't know. I added a moving page, and this one I'll leave blank, and then on this one we'll start August. For the moving, I just have stuff like some lists, so I know I'm kind of organized going into the move next month. Oh my god, or this month. Well, today's July 31st that I'm filming this, but it's almost August, guys. Oh my gosh. So in addition to liking this spread way more, I actually really like the little, I don't know what you call these, little arrows that I've set up. So basically what I do is I draw a little, a little boop boop, you see it. And then when I complete it, I draw another one on the other side. So I would do another little arrow on the other side to make an X. If I don't do it that day, then I would put an arrow or just draw a line to make it an arrow, knowing that I have to move it forward. I don't know if that's how Writer Carol or the bullet journal original is like. I know this is how the original bullet journal was created, but I don't know the symbols or anything that is in it, but this one really works for me. I love the symbols. So you're probably thinking, well, if you don't have your days already drawn out in boxes for the future week, how do you plan for the future? Because obviously if I'm writing in every single day as it occurs, what if I have something going on next Monday and I can't write it in because there's so many days in between now and then? Well, I'm glad you asked. So we're going in the beginning of August. I decided what I'm going to do with both pages of the beginning of August. So on one side will be my video list like I've been doing every single month. The other side will be a calendar with squares, or I might not do squares, I don't really know, but just planning out the whole calendar where I can write in future things that I want to remember. And then the next pages will be, I will start writing in the dates. I can reference back to the calendar as that date comes up, and I can be like, oh, I have a hair appointment on the 11th, So when the 11th happens, I can write it in, hair appointment, whatever. You feel me? So that's what we're gonna do. Let's just jump right in. I'm gonna start my August spread. Alright, so here is what the spread is looking like so far. I started filling in a couple of the things that I'm going to be working on. Yeah, I really like how it turned out. I have some space on the side to do decorative stuff if I really wanted to, but I don't think I will. I like it very simple, and I'm not trying to like be like everyone else's bullet journal at this point, and I don't care if I don't have the best handwriting or I mess up, and I think that is really key to making your journal feel like your own, because I know how intimidating it is to see other people's bullet journals and how good it looks, and it can be so discouraging, and I talk about that in so many of my other bullet journal videos, but I just wanted to reiterate to you guys, you know, like I have some smudges. I originally, as you saw, I didn't want to do the 2 boxes here, but I added them because I did accidentally these 2 boxes down here, so it didn't make sense, so I just filled it in, and it gave me an option to put in the day of the week. So yeah, this is basically what I was talking about. This is where I'll log my videos. As I upload them, I'll highlight them, and then this is just my future log, so I know appointments and things that are happening in the future, when my videos are due, if they're sponsored, things like that. So then on this page, it's pretty simple. All I'm gonna do is add, you know, tomorrow's date, and then I'll put in some things that I need to do tomorrow. I like to highlight my days in yellow because the other colors, as you guys know, are for my videos and my different channels that I have. So I just do the dates in yellow. It just makes it look like clean and organized, I think, when the dates are highlighted. There's really no purpose to them, just to give them a little bit of separation between the days, since I'm not drawing like squares or anything. So that's basically it. I know I said I was so excited for this video, and I definitely am. I just don't know how interesting it is for you guys because it's so simple, but I think this is really going to be the most effective way for me to use the pages in my journal, and also just for me to keep track of my life, because, you know, this just seems so much more easy. I don't know, I know it's supposed to be easier, but anyway. I only use however many pages that I need to use. I don't need to have a week's spread on every single page, because that just seems unnecessary to me. So I'm gonna do this for a while, and I'll keep you guys updated, of course. Let me know if I continue to do this, if you still want September bullet journal video, or like monthly ones, because this is kind of how I'm going to plan out every single month. So I don't know if it's that interesting to see just literally 2 pages, and this one, like, if I didn't have those already thought up in my head, I wouldn't be able to write that down. So like, it's literally a spread, like 1 page. So I might not continue to do monthly journals unless you really, really want me to, at least to update you guys on this stuff, or I can do, you know, every 2 months maybe or so, and I can look back and show you what I've been doing, changing, things like that. Anyway, let me know any tips that you have for keeping your bullet journal organized, how you prefer to do it, your favorite bullet journal channels, anything bullet journal related, please leave in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.